standing. From the bottom of the feet, lift up through the body, pulling the inner thighs together, engage the glutes, press the bottom, the four corners of each of the 2 feet, and then begin to wiggle the toes. A little shoulder roll, parking the shoulder back and down, nice. And then rise up with an inhale and release with the hands to the heart. Coming into a nice chair squat, nice easy chair, prayer chair, extended chair, and release down. All the way up with the arms, take the hands together, interlace, pull and lengthen. Exhale, lateral flex to the right. Inhale to center, and exhale, laterally flex to the left. Easing up with a reach up, lengthen up really tall. Exhale, the hands behind the back, pulling shoulders back and down. Interlace the fingers, pull back and down, and take a little bow. Just a nice, simple bow. Nice, beautiful. Nice. And then all the way up with an inhale, and take the hands to heart center. Rolling up to the balls of the feet, lifting, and then do a little walking through the bottom of the feet, checking in with our bodies as we begin to move through practice today. Listening to our bodies, never pushing through pain or discomfort. Move freely and easily, and modify any of the power moves that we need with the child's pose to take a little break and to be safe. So we shake it out. Nice. Find the top of the mat. Nice inhale, lift and extend. Take, reach the sky. Exhale, swan dive. Touching down, half lift, lift with the hip. Hands slides right up the shin. Find an easy chair with a nice reach with the arms. Prayer chair. Extend our chair and flying chair. Fly back with the arms and the airplane arms and pull the hips back and down. Really get that deep squat, chair squat. Rising up with an inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Easy chair, nice and easy. Prayer chair. Extend our chair, flying chair. This time, as we lift up and extend up with the arms, take the right knee up, height of the hip, step back into a flying lunge. Nice flying lunge. Beautiful. With the arms, shoulder rolls to position of shoulders back and down. Lift with the heart, reach with the chin, and take the arms up to reach to the sky, like we're holding the sun. Nice. Hands come to the thigh, to the left thigh. Ease the knee over the ankle and reach back with the right foot to get the hip to lower just a little bit more to enhance the pose. And find that crescent lunge with goalpost arms. Nice. Reach up, lift up, extend up. Hands to heart center. Take a little step up and lower down. All the way up with an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, lift with the hip. Easy chair, nice. Pull back with the arms extended, shoulders pulling back. Hands to the heart, prayer chair. Extend our chair, flying chair. Nice. Lift the left leg, ease it up. Step it back, flying lunge. Nice, beautiful. Take that lift to the sky into a crescent lunge. Nice. Lift with the heart, maybe reach to the chin. Hand on top of the thigh, get the knee to push forward, drop that hip in. Really waking the body up this morning. Nice. Long, strong on the back leg. Walk it back a little farther. Let the hip drop in. Goalpost arms. And then rise up with a lift up with the heart and reach to the chin. Like we're holding the sun. Hands to heart center. Nice. Stepping forward and releasing down. One more time. All the way up with an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, lift with the hip. Easy chair. Prayer chair. Extend our chair, flying chair. Come on to extended, with the arms extended back, the shoulders pulling back and down. Find that nice deep chair squat once again, and then rise up, lift up, and reach up. Swan dive down, catch the mat, and step back with the right foot and the left foot. Take the knees down comfortably, and then ease the hips back and down. Active child's pose, long with the ears between the arms. The arms extend with the elbows lifted, the shoulders are lifted, and we pull back to stretch from the hip all the way down the back through the shoulders to the hands. Coming forward with an inhale, nice. Pull back with an exhale. Coming forward with an inhale and pulling back with the exhale. Coming forward this time into upward facing dog. We can lift the knees and push the bottom of the feet, top of the feet as we choose, and then flip the toes into downward facing dog. coming forward into an upward facing dog on the balls of the feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Coming forward, upward facing dog. Still on the balls of the feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. And once more. Inhale, and then exhale. Take those legs and walk them in a little farther so we can stretch out the hamstrings down the length of the back of the legs. So we lift the heels onto the balls of the feet on the inhale. On the exhale, we pull the hips back, bending in the knees. Nice stretch to the upper back from the hips all the way up to the hands. And then we inhale, lift, and extend the legs. And then exhale, push the heels down. The heels may not make it all the way down. That's okay. Let's do this 3 times. So we take and lift the heels, bend the knees, pull back with the hips, nice and long through the upper part of the body. Inhale, lift, lengthen, extending through the knees, and push and release the heels down. One more time. Nice soft bend with the heels lifted. Inhale, lift, and exhale, release. Nice. Coming forward with an inhale, take the knees down, find a child's pose once again. Nice. Nice extended child's pose. We're not relaxing this child's pose. This is an active stretch from the hips to the hands. Fingers are splayed, wide and apart, and the hands are extended about the width of the shoulders. The big toes touch, and the knees about the hip bone distance apart. Coming forward with an inhale, and then exhale in a downward facing dog. Our first interval, we take and bring the right knee to the nose and reach back, coming forward with the shoulders over the wrist, alternating knees to nose. Kind of take a little round in the back, easing into a flexion down the spine. And here we go for 30 seconds. Take 1. Keep working. You may hear me breathe, that's okay. Always breathe in through the nose, maybe out through the mouth, in and out through the nose. Deep diaphragmatic breath. Keep working. And one more time on each side. Nose to the knee, and knee to the nose, and then come back to child's pose, dropping back. Find that deep child's pose. Good job. Nice. Coming forward with an inhale, curl the toes up under, lift the hips up and back, and do a little walking dog, bicycling those heels, taking a little walk in the park. Just pretend we're outdoors, walking in the park. We're coming through a half series. The knees can come down or the legs can be extended. Inhale forward, exhale chaturanga. Inhale upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale downward facing dog. Nice. Take that walk once again with those dogs. Nice. Taking 2 steps to the top of the mat. And kind of give ourselves a little shake in ragdoll. Just take a little ragdoll. Right hand, left elbow, a little dangling toes. Let the ears drop between the arms. And then relax down. Take the hands down. Step back with the right leg and with the left leg. Nice. Into full plank. The next movement is mountain climbers. So the knees come into the nose on each side. Option 1 is for the knees to come in, keep a nice plank, or we can do option with the hops. For 30 seconds, here we go. Take a nice step forward, 2 steps forward, and shake once more, all the way up. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, lift with the hip. Ease down with the hands, catch that mat. Step back with the right foot, back with the left foot. Flow with this. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, Downward facing dog. Take a little walk with those dogs once again. So the next is malasana, or yoga squat. So we take the hips up and back. Find this downward facing dog, lifting the hips, lengthening through the upper body, coming forward with the right foot stepping outside of the right hand. The left foot steps outside of the left hand. Rise up, lift to the balls of the feet. Exhale down and come down. Step back with the right and step back with the left. Option 2, step forward with both feet, rising up, and hands come down and jump back. Nice. Option 3, jump forward, extend up, reaching up, and extend down and jump back. Here we go. 30 seconds. One more time. And one more. Jump in or step it in and squat. Find this nice dip with the hip. Low as we go. Hands to heart center. Find our deep Malasa squat. Nice, really opening through the inner thighs. Opening into that deep squat. Hands come together, down to the mat. And then we take the toes in and heels in a little farther, about shoulder width apart, and then begin to stretch out those legs. That was a lot of work. Pushing hip from side to side. Nice. And then extend up with a lift up through the hip. Hands come down, sliding down. Half lift. Wing those arms out. Take the right arm across the left ankle, soften the left ankle, extend through the right side, and then swing up with the left arm. And coming back to center, rising on up, lifting on up, forward fold, nice. Lift with the hip, lengthen and extend. Wing the arms out, nice and long. Left arm across the right thigh, soften the right knee, lengthen to the left, and extend and reach. And release down, all the way up, nice and easy. Exhale, forward fold. Take the legs back and extend back into plank. Chaturanga through. Last half series. And downward facing dog. Take that walk in the park one more time. So the next movement is lizard lunges. It can be hopping lizard. So the option 1 is to extend the right foot beside the right hand and back and lift with the hip of the side, step and back. So the right forward and the left forward. Lizard lunge, extend the foot forward, beside the hand, or option 2, we can do 30 seconds. Here we go. Down to the knees in the neutral table and ease back onto the heels into Vajrasana, Thunderbolt pose. We have one more power interval to do. It's called a dragon flow. We're going to slow it down. So, come into plank, curl the toes up under, push through the heels. So, take the right leg lift, downward facing dog, 3-leg downward facing dog. Go ahead and take the right foot forward, right up underneath the shoulder. Nice. Ease down with the left leg. And then take the left hand right up underneath the face. And ease a little stretch onto the inner thigh by taking the right hand to the inner thigh and opening out to the side. Maybe gazing in that direction. Go ahead and let the left hip drop just a little bit. And in dragon flow, right hand comes down, left hand walks out with the fingertips pointing to the side, outside the mat. We can take the hand to the inner thigh. We can swing up with a lift up, rotate through the shoulders, open through the hip, gentle pressure on the inner thigh, roll onto the outside of the right foot, and then rise up with the right arm and take a little fall back into dragon pose. Nice, yin pose. Yes, we can hold this for a moment to begin to relax and let go. We build some heat in our bodies. It builds elasticity and plasticity into the muscles and the tendons, stabilizing our joints to work actively. Hand comes down, and the hands come down, frame the forefoot, step back, find that child's pose. Nice, long reach with the arms. Not a gentle, it's an active child's pose. Coming forward, then inhale, curl the toes up under, lift into downward facing dog. Take the left leg up, rising up, step it forward, bring it through, right between the hands, and it doesn't quite make it, so the ankle's wrapped underneath the knee. Take and walk that foot forward with a little help of the hand. And then lower the back knee. Top of the right foot. Right hand comes up underneath the shoulder. Ease forward with this hip, so the knee stacks over the ankle. Really work into that hip. Then open, inner thigh. Stretching deep up into the hip. We can take the right hand down and just gaze over to the side, rotating through. Little swing with the knee. Gentle. Hand to the inner thigh, pressure. No pressure on the knee. Roll to outside. Nice. Good job. Let's find that dragon. So bring the knee back in and bring the left hand down. Right hand comes out. Take it open. Swing that knee open once again. And let the hip swing down just a little more. Turning the hip to face forward. Rising up with the left arm. Reaching up. Falling back. Reaching back. Beautiful. Nice. Open heart lift to the sky. And bring it down. Back down. Nice. Frame the forefoot. Curl the toes up under the right foot. Step back with the left foot. And take that little walk in the park once again. Finding our deep stretch, downward facing dog. Ears come between the arms. Gaze comes between the feet. Feet are about hip bone distance apart. Lift with the heels, soften with the knees. Inhale, lift. Lengthen and extending through the knees. And exhale, push down. Lift the hip up and back. Long and strong. Through the spine. Gaze between the feet. Push and lengthen. Take a moment. Begin to stretch and release all of our connective tissues now in this movement. Nice. And take 2 steps forward. And find the top of the mat. Take a little shake, one more shake. Nice ragdoll shake. We can wobble and swing. Anything we want to do to let go of any tension for our day. And swing the arms freely. Maybe a little bend. Hinging at the hip. Nice. One more time. Rising all the way up. Lifting all the way up. And bring the hands to the hips. We're going to take the left leg up. Top of the mat. Take the left knee up. Step back and open out to the side. Facing Gary. Nice. So toes out. 45 degrees to the corners of the room. We're going to do a little squat lunge. Ease into a squat. Nice and easy. Take some time here with this. Maybe a little tug on the pants legs to position and be able to move freely and easily to this position. 5-pointed star is a reach with the feet and we reach with the hands. The toes are turned out to soften the knees, hinging and bringing down into a nice hip hinge squat. Nice. And a little lateral lunge. Still a little lateral work. Skandasana is low lateral lunge in yoga. So if we want to do Skandasana, keep both heels down, come over to the right side, lengthen out with the left leg, let the hip drop down, keep this knee stabilizing on the ankle, pulling in the direction of the ball of the foot. And we can take the left hand down as we wish. Nice and deep, reach, nice, beautiful. Extend, reach to the other side, ease down to the other side, lateral, easing back and down, reaching down, nice. And inhale, lengthen, and once more on each side. Yes, here we go. Nice reach, nice lateral stretch. Good job. Let's do one more on the right. And as an option to enhance this, we can come down a little deeper with the hip. Use the hand, left hand to catch and stabilize and lift the left foot, drawing in, keeping this knee pulling no farther than the toe and the ball of the foot. Inhale, lift. Other side, deep stretch, deep hip stretch, Skandasana. Come back with the hip, lift, and ease over. Nice, beautiful. Nice. Coming back up, toes in, heels in, and take the toes in. Prasarita Padottanasana is forward fold. We catch the hip crease. Take those toes to face the side, pressing on the bottom of both feet, planting down, actively lifting through the body without locking the knees, soft knees, but still extending through the knee and taking the hands to the hip to hip hinge forward. Keep those hips pulling back. Nice, beautiful. Nice. Flat back. Nice and easy with the flat back. Nice reach. We're going to check in with the spine today and see how long and strong we can make our spine. We bring the hands behind the back, interlace and pull back and down. Take that bow once again and keep the back nice and flat. Nice. Extending into forward fold, into this wide leg straddle, forward fold. Nice. One more time, all the way up with an inhale. Exhale down, the arms come out and down. As we hinge forward, keeping the hip pulling back, get a little deeper, a little lower. Hands can slide down the shin, maybe finding the ankle, maybe find the big toe with the peace fingers, bending the elbows out, lifting through the hip, pushing, actively lifting through the legs. Nice, nice. We're going to do a little spinal twist here. And so we take the hands out, releasing out, right hand down, up underneath the face, left arm swings up to the sky. Nice twist, keep the hip lifted, keep those legs long and strong. Ease down with the hand, and to the other side. Left hand up underneath the face, and ease up with the reach up. Nice. Good job, nice. And do one more walk with me, kind of walk and pivot those feet into a low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Take a little walk, lift the toes and the heel to walk to the other end of the mat. Oh, that was fun. Let's do that again. Walking, taking that little walk with the hands, slow and easy with the movement of the feet into low lunge. And once more. Nice. And coming back to center. And kind of heel in, toe in, and rise up. Nice. Lift up and bring the hands back to the heart. Nice. We're going to do a little balance flow now. So we come to standing mountain pose, finding our stability, building strength and stability into our bodies with focused awareness on a non-moving point. Pick a point that we can focus on out and down so we can move freely with this movement. All the way up with an inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Half lift, lift at the hip. Easy chair, nice. Prayer chair, stand-up chair, and flying chair. This time take the right leg up as we lift up. Kind of take the knee up the height of the hip. Open the door, extend the legs, lift and close. Rising up, lifting up, forward fold. Half lift, easy chair, prayer chair, stand-up chair, flying chair, weighing those arms back, palms facing down. Lift up with the left leg, knee up the height of the hip. Open the door, extend down, out and down with the toe. Lift, bring it up, height of the hip and lower. So moving that knee, height of the hip, opening the door, catch the hips. Just do this a few times to really stretch. Working the external rotators, piriformis engages, and the psoas engages in this movement. It's a great thing to do to stabilize with the knee lifting the height of the hip. One more time on the left. Nice. Coming back to standing. Moving into standing tree with a little dancing movement. Hands to heart center. Take the right knee up, lifting up. Flex the foot, push and lengthen through the leg. Lift with the knee, externally rotate with the toe touching down. Lift 3 times. 2, 3. Nice. Step it in. Bring it up to the calf. Stabilize and hold. Trees grow for a really long time. Take the arms and wing them out like branches of a tree. Bring the hands up underneath the chin to stabilize the trunk of the tree. From the bottom of the foot, actively lifting, holding our balance. And then reach up, lift up, lengthen up. Hands can come down. The knee can come up the height of the hip if we choose. Reaching for the shin, drawing the bottom of the foot up and in. A little pressure. Beautiful, nice. Holding our balance. Let's go for a really long time. So bring some of that love and compassion from our hearts to grow our tree all the way to the sky. Like we're holding the clouds in the sky. Or reaching for the stars someday. Yes, hold, balance, release, knee comes forward, swing down and relax down. Oh yeah. Other side. Lift and open and lift and close. Lift the left leg, push and lengthen, lift and open. Good job. Lift up 3 times. 2, 3. Lift, bring it in, bring it up to the calf. Find that point of focus, concentrate. So balance is about strength and stability, steadiness, stira, and sukha with ease. Nice. Reaching up to the clouds. This may be the perfect place for us today. Nice. Or you can bring the hands to the hips, man, hands up underneath the chin, and lift the knee, standing out, reaching down, catching the shin. Draw it up and in. Find that full expression of tree. Now the hands can come down. Rise up with that energy from the base of the hip, that kundalini energy, rising up through the body and reaching up to hold the clouds. Or the sun, or the stars in the sky. Beautiful, nice. Release down, catching the hip down and rotate the knee forward and finding our way forward. We're going to come on down to the mat now. All the way up with an inhale, facing the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold, catching the mat, stepping back, and easing down onto the knees. Hands come up underneath the shoulders. Now, if we have any kind of discomfort in the knees, a nice cushion, a blanket is a perfect cushion for the knees. Into a cat-cow flow, we're going to move, rounding into the cat stretch. Inhaling to cow pose, rounding. Keep working this cat-cow flow and really focus on the movements of the body and the breath. Exhale as we lift through the spine, rounding through the back. As we inhale, take the heart forward, reach the chin forward, gaze slightly forward, tipping the pubic bone up to the sky, and then round and release. Nice. So we're rocking the bone up and down, pulling in towards the hands. Articulating down the spine, really working this nice gentle flexion and extension, extending on the inhales and flexing on the exhales. Nice. Keep working. Yes, we're really beginning to stretch and release now. Good job. Coming back to neutral table. Left leg back, reaching back. Lower the left foot so the toe comes down. Push through the heel. Take a walk with the right hand. Lift and extend. 3 times up. Inhale and exhale. 3 times up. Here we go. 2. One more makes 3. Nice lift. Nice reach. Bend in the left knee. Reach back with the right hand. See if you can catch the top of the foot. Lifting the knee. Bring the toe up towards the sky. And then reach and extend with the arm and the leg. Hand comes down. Bring the left leg out and bring it across and down, pressing the ball of the foot into the floor just outside the mat. Now swing the hip slightly to the left as we gaze past the right shoulder over to the left heel. Laterally pushing, lateral line stretch all the way down the body, from the shoulder, through the rib cage, through the hip. This is a really good stretch for that IT band, down to the heel. Nice. And then come back to center. Lift up, bring the knee in, and there we go. Find a nice relaxing child's pose. About time to do a relaxing child's pose. Take the knees a little wider. Let the elbows drop in. Elbows work out. Hands can overlap. We can bring the forehead down to the hands. Taking a break. Wow, this is a lot of work today, Gary. Yes, it's really good for our bodies to strengthen and stabilize. Coming back up with an inhale, lifting back up to neutral table. So this time the right leg extends back and lowers down. We take a little walk with the left hand and take a little reach 3 times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale down. Long and strong. Inhale. Equal breathing. 4 count inhale. And 4 count exhale. Really slow it down. Beginning to slow down now. Inhale, lift, extend, hold and lengthen. Nice bend in the knee. Lift with the toe. Reach back with the left hand. Catch the top of the foot. Try to bring that foot up over the knee. Try to bring the knee up away from the mat. Pushing through the right hand. Lifting with the toe. Get that nice stretch as we go. Nice. Oh, I feel the quads. Oh, hello. Quads saying hello today. Beautiful. Release and extend. Nice and long. Hand comes down. Right leg out. And then across to the left. Plant the foot down. Push through the heel. Work that foot deep into the floor, into the mat, or outside of the mat. And then find our stretch. Easing the hip over to the right. Taking the gaze past the left shoulder, over to the right heel. Nice. And enjoy. Ooh. Take time now. 45 seconds to 2 minutes on these deep stretches as we choose. Doing the practice to release tightness and tension in our bodies. Stabilizing our joints. And stretching all of the fascia, all the connective tissues. Nice. And then rise up with a lift up. Bring the knee down and find child's pose once again. Nice pull back and relaxing back. This time if we choose, we can pull back with the hips, let the elbows drop in, or sneak the hands down beside the feet, kind of drag them down the mat. The forehead can come down. The hips can pull back and down. Really releasing, relaxing the shoulders out and down, outside of the knees. Make sure there's a little room to relax and release. Balasana, child's pose, grounds us to the earth. Gives us freedom to release and let go. Really stretch across the back. Notice the breath. Expanding the rib cage across the back. Deep inhales and complete with the exhalations. Take time to breathe and feel the body. Release and let go. Nice. Take the arms out, coming up to neutral table. Either sweep over to one hip or cross the ankles and swing through into seated. Using a blanket up underneath the hips if we choose. It's always an option to lift the hips to allow us to free up any tightness in the lower part of the back, any kind of back discomfort. And so we can use a blanket. And also if we have a bony bottom, it's also a good thing too. So bring the toes in towards the knee, lengthening through the legs. Dandasana, take a little shoulder roll to pull the shoulders back and down.